What up, what up, what up, people? It's your man Jam C, and as always, as you can see, I am going vocal. I am Dolo and the what do we call this? The vocal deck, living the deck life. I am one of the 1/3 of the squad. It's your man Jam C. Listen, this is real. Just some real quick, a real quick PSA. It's something that I've realized over the years. And first of all, let me before I go into this segment, please always continue to keep going vocal. You can always email us at goinvocal@gmail.com. That's GOINVOCAL at gmail.com. I want to say and give mad love to all my house music party goers, people that are entertained by house music. And this is just a real quick PSA, not quite a full-fledged episode, but it's something that I've been realizing throughout the years. My brother, for those who don't know, one of my brothers who was on the show a couple months back in the family affair. Shout out to my brothers, by the way, and my sister too, and my mom's, and God bless my father who's no longer with us. Um, my brother is a househead. Anybody that does know, my younger brother is a househead, and he always goes to every house event nationwide. Shout out to all my househeads too. That span from Chicago, Detroit, Paris, and London, and all the way back to Jersey. And shout out Philly too, New York too. But Jersey really embraced house music in a major way. You know, though it started in Chicago, I think in the '80s, Jersey has embraced house in such a major way. With that being said, my brother's a true house head. He's always been ever since I've known him, and I've always been a hip hop head. Anybody that knows me know that Jam C is a hip hop head. Not that I don't like house music, but my first love is hip hop. After, well, actually, my second love is hip hop. My first love is my mother. Shout out to you, mom. House music, right? I went to this house event. I guess I've gone to several house events since the year started. House music. I don't know what it is about house music. And somebody, please feel free to inbox me on Goin Vocal, goinvocal at gmail.com, or inbox me on Instagram at jamc underscore Goin Vocal. House music. Yo, I don't know what it is about house music, but it brings out the joy and the best in all of us just as a people. And it's not just us as black people. House music has a way of showing love on the dance floor. You know, it's totally the opposite of what hip hop music is. And that kind of bugged me out because when I think about hip hop, I think about like a high energy, like a high intense energy that is it can be looked at as positive, but for whatever reason, hip hop brings out such an aggression in people. It just makes you want to be like wow, but not in a way where you should want to hurt each other. But the crazy part about that is the opposite. When you look at the opposite of that, you got house music. House music is that same. It's that same drum. It's boo 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 boo. Whatever that is, that brings love. I don't care where you at. I don't care what you doing. There could be like a popular house music song, and you could be at the laundromat. You know, and you could be at your mom's, wherever. Y'all gonna drop those laundry baskets and start two-stepping. You could be in the middle of an argument with your lover, and you hear that song, and you stop arguing. Y'all both dancing. I don't know what it is about house music. Just the message in it is always love. The music in it, just the sound. It's always love, and I call it the power of the drum, because I know for us as African people, African descent people, we are affected by the power of the drum. There's power in that boo 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 boo. And I mean, like, I don't know what it is, but even myself included, like, it just makes you want to do something, but more positive than anything. I don't know why hip hop has become, and somewhat has always had remnants of darkness in it. that makes you want to go negative in some areas. Even when songs would fight the power, it was a strong message of aggression. It still made you feel like you want to be aggressive. But what I don't understand that, and for those who think, and for those who feel like there's a, that there's different, you can always hit me out with your opinion and what you think. But but from what I see and from what I see, and I need to get a psychologist or a therapist or whomever who's an expert in this to chime in and reach me. You know how to get me at Goin Vocal, gmail.com. So, and I want to hear their thoughts and how they perceive it, because what I saw at the house music events, and I went to, I think it was 2 of them this year that I've gone to, and when I said they were so powerful, I mean, it was just the love, the people, and it was all genders, all creeds, all kinds. I mean, you had, and everybody as one. There was no segregating nobody. I mean, I've seen Latina, Africans, um, Asian, Caucasian, Indian, Vietnamese, whatever. Everybody out there for one common cause, and that was the dance. Forgive me, transgenders, the LBG. Forgive me if I'm saying it wrong, but the gay and lesbian community. I'll just say that, for lack of a better term. Everybody there for the cause of dance. There was no separation. You like this song, I love this song, you love this song. And they were all out there dancing, having a great time. And it just made me feel real good. It was just a warm feeling, a warm sensation that overcome with me. And it was all with joy, because there was no racism, no classism. It didn't matter. I mean, it was homeless people out there at these events. Well, that's a judgment. I'm not going to judge. I'm just what it looked like. I'll say less fortunate people. It was less fortunate, but there was no classism involved. If you love this song, I love this song. We all together in the power of dance. I've never seen that in any genre of music. And like I said, house music has been around for so long, yet it has not gotten the notoriety as it should. And one thing that came to mind as a reason why I think that is because house music represents love, and everything. There's all kind of love in house music, and I'm not saying that other genres of music doesn't, but I just see what I saw yesterday, and what I've been seeing over the last several months was how house music does bring a lot of us together for the power of dance. And just for that, those 8, I would say 4 to 5 hours of dancing and maybe having a couple drinks, laughs, those 4 hours of dance really made people feel good. It made you get away from your problems. For 4 hours, you wasn't thinking about none of your bills. For 4 hours, you wasn't thinking about none of your problems. You might have broke up with your loved one, but for 4 hours, they did not exist. Within those 4 hours, it was the power of dance, laugh, joy, tears of joy, maybe running into somebody you haven't seen in years so you could reminisce when the old classic house music songs come on. Y'all all shine just for that moment in the name of house. So I tip my hat, because that's something that's mad incredible. I mean, when we go to hip hop events, we still reminisce about where we were when this particular song came out, and why we can't do things like this all the time. But in hip hop, there's always been an aftershock where that ended up in some form of violence. Even if the concert was good and it went peaceful, somewhere around the corner somebody was getting shot or there was a fight, but it was always something that brought out a negative, and that's what they cast light on. But these house events, I never heard anything good, bad, or indifferent, but it was all good. I think what was happening is the critics was waiting for something negative to happen, because they don't want to shine the light that house music is probably the safest events you can go to. And I hope that remains. I actually hope that house music gets more shine now that I've got to experience that feeling. Because again, this year was probably the first time I attended any house music events. Now, I'm not saying that I've never gone to any club that play house music. I'm not saying that. I've gone to clubs and heard house music, but I've never went to house music events that was strictly house music. When you go to club, they play house, they play R&B, they play hip hop, they play all kinds of music. But to go to a straight house music event and where you're getting just all house music, it was just something electric about it. It was something special about it. I mean, it was just incredible to me. So I want to give love and give flowers to the creators of house music, all of the people out in Chi-Town, whoever had out the people I know at the time, Marshall Jefferson, Colonel Abrams, guys like that. All those guys, I salute to you guys. If I miss anybody, please forgive me. CC Peniston, to the DJs, shout out to Antoine Quad, DJ Mustafa, DJ Naeem, DJ Tamil, DJ Rock Anthony, DJ Shahir Williams. So many DJs. I know I'm forgetting quite a few of them, but just forgive me. I really tip my hat for you guys bringing us house music day in, day out. Every Friday in some states, or if you get it on the internet, it's every day. You get it on Pandora, it's every day. It's 24/7. But like I said, I think we need to ride that house wave sometimes in the midst of all this negativity. Throw on a house record, because I don't care what you do. Those drums, that boo, 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 that shit is going to get you on the dance floor. And if you're not a dancer, you could be a seat dancer, but it's going to get the shoulder shimmying. It's going to get the head bopping. I don't care who you are. House music had the hardest dudes on the dance floor. I mean, I seen guys I know that were stone cold killers two-stepping yesterday, and I've never seen that shit before in my life. So shout out to house music. Shout out to the guys who created house music, who put the beats together. I salute you guys. House music is the greatest. And with that, I'm your man Jam C. Keep housing. Peace.
Everybody tune into the Pod Squad now.